The suspect in Officer Destin Legaze's death appeared in court today. News 4's Tosin Fakile is live for us in Williamson County with the latest on the preliminary hearing. Hey, good afternoon to you, Tosin.
Good afternoon, Holly. That preliminary hearing for Ashley Crozy, which is the hearing was to prove probable cause, just ended under an hour ago. Now, during that, Ashley Crozy, if you remember, is facing vehicular homicide charge in the death of Brentwood Police officer Destin Legaze. Now, during that hearing, Crozy's lawyer put several subpoenas forth asking for various law enforcement officers to bring documentation in this case. And attorneys with Brentwood, the state, and Davidson County came to the judge and said they wanted those subpoenas quashed, which is basically they didn't have to comply with that. And from the state perspective, that those documents that her lawyer were requesting wasn't appropriate at this point in the proceeding, and the judge agreed with them and decided to quash those subpoenas. Something else that the defendant did was filed a motion to suppress the result of Crozy's blood test, and the defendant said that's based off of, he's saying, inappropriate action obtained from the blood sample that the state requested for, and the judge also ruled that there is probable cause and denied the motion to suppress the result of the blood test. Now, what that basically means is, at this point, the blood result test for Crozy at this point in this proceeding is valid and can move forward as evidence. Now, throughout this entire hearing, her attorney claimed called into question the credibility of the state and this investigation, and the state attorney tells us that that would be proven not credible as the hearings goes on. Now, what happens next is it's up to the grand jury to decide if this 24-year-old girl should be indicted in the charges of the death of Officer Legaze. Coming up, you'll hear more from the state on their thoughts on the hearing today, coming up throughout News 4 Nashville. I'm Tosin Fakile for News 4 Nashville. Back